And you know what?
I'm waterlogged. The whale shark, the biggest fish on the planet. Beautiful, isn't it? No, they're not at all dangerous. They were named because of their size, and like their namesake, the baleen whale, the whale shark is a filter feeder. They do have very small teeth. Like most sharks, they have rows of teeth, but theirs are very tiny teeth, 3,000 of them. The whale shark doesn't use them to catch prey, and scientists are not certain what they're used for. And while their mouth is cavernous, stretching across nearly the entire width of their snout, their gullet is quite narrow, and they are incapable of swallowing anything larger than a very small fish. They feed on plankton, small shrimps called krill, fish eggs, and very small fish. Don't worry about being accidentally swallowed either. It seems the shark knows its limits, and both divers and scientists have observed the whale shark actually closing its mouth when confronted with possibility of taking in larger fish or people. They feed by filtering huge amounts of water containing their tiny prey through gill rakers on the inside of their 5 large gill slits. They take in the water through their enormous mouths, and as the water passes through the gill rakers and gills, the tiny animals they feed on are filtered out and then swallowed. Whale sharks are migratory and are found in all temperate ocean waters around the planet. Individual sharks have been tracked in recent years traveling up to 8,000 miles on their feeding migrations. There are places on the planet where large seasonal upwellings of plankton and massive fish spawning over reefs occur, and the whale shark is always there, taking advantage of what Mother Nature provides. The dark blue areas are those areas on the planet where huge groups of whale sharks gather seasonally to take advantage of these bountiful moments. Scientists who study these animals estimate they can grow up to 50 feet or more, weigh as much as 40,000 pounds, and live as long as 130 years. But these are extremes, and no one really knows how long they live. An adult animal is typically 25 to 30 feet long and weighs 15 to 20,000 pounds. Still huge. No doubt you've noticed the cool spots on their backs. Each whale shark's skin pattern is unique, and scientists have developed a way to identify the patterns and use them to identify specific individuals. By using a modified computer algorithm originally developed by NASA to chart stars, the patterns of the whale shark's skin behind the gills can be classified to identify individual sharks. If you have encountered a whale shark and taken photographs or video of an animal, then you can participate in this effort to track sharks by visiting www.whaleshark.org and uploading your photo or video along with the time and place where you took the photo or video. I encourage you to do so, and I've included the link below in the video description. The whale shark reaches sexual maturity between 25 and 30 years of age. The female carries her clutch of around 300 fertilized eggs inside her uteri. All sharks have 2, until they hatch. Her pups emerge live and fully formed, but very small, less than 2 feet long. The pups grow very fast, but are very vulnerable to predation during their first year or 2. Fully grown, the whale shark has no known predators, but the pups are fair game to large predatory fish such as marlins and tuna and other predatory sharks. The whale shark is protected from commercial fishing pretty much across the planet. In the Philippines, it is illegal to intentionally swim within 12 feet of a shark or even touch a shark, and penalties are quite severe for anyone caught. The animals are revered throughout the South Pacific and Indian Oceans, and the animal is featured on more than one country's currency. In spite of the global protections for the whale shark, their fins, like the fins of all sharks, are quite valuable, and while catching a fully grown shark is difficult, taking small juvenile sharks for their fins occurs every day. The fins of whale sharks, both large and small, are sold in open markets throughout Southeast Asia, along with the fins of almost every other shark species. Because they live long, mature late, give birth to relatively small litters, and still suffer from the extreme pressures from illegal fishing, the whale shark is classified as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. It is estimated that the Atlantic and Caribbean populations have been reduced by 25%, and the Pacific and Indian Ocean populations by as much as 75%. But there is hope. The people living in coastal areas where these animals gather in abundance are quickly realizing that the shark's value to ecotourism is greater than its value harvested, and the legal harvesting of these animals has dropped dramatically in recent years. Coupled with more aggressive global efforts to stop the sale of shark fins, the sightings of these sharks are on the increase everywhere. That is great news. I can hardly imagine an ocean where there would be no chance for an encounter with one of these gentle giants.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Waterlogged's Close Encounters, and that you learned something new and wonderful about Mother Ocean and the creatures that she nurtures there. Please hit that subscribe button. There's got to be a subscribe button up here somewhere. And until we meet again, remember, be kind. Love your planet and the neighbors that you share it with, both human and non-human. Thanks for watching.